influences are very old school. We really like German electronic music like Kraftwerk. As I said,
Gary Newman.
We love Gary Newman. We love old Gothic music like Bauhaus and Susie and the Banshees, Joy Division.
Old David Bowie was great.
Old David Bowie is a big influence on me.
Yeah, me too.
On you too.
Yeah,
Oh, right. So we have Gary Newman and David Bowie as the main influence.
How do you form the band?
It was just a duo in the very beginning. I was working with an electronic musician called Ango, who's still doing the production of the Dance or Die albums, and we started actually in '84, and we released the first album in '89. And that's when we started to make a combination of Gothic and electronic music.
There was Move on Medcake before.
There was Move was the first song, and then came the mini album with this famous Dance or Die church organ song.
What do you know about the Mexican dark music, and what do you hope about the Mexican public?
Everybody's pretty friendly, so I think everybody welcomes us so far. So I don't see a reason why we should be afraid of you.
We are not afraid. We want to have a party with you.
I think we got a party with you.
We want to have really good time with you. That it was such a long travel, so it would be the best thing to have a real party to keep Mexico as a real good thing in our mind. You know.
About your album, how many songs is in the album? What is your favorite music?
You mean the last one, the
Nostra Damnation, we had about
double CD.
It was a double CD, so we had some remixes of the old hits, and we had about 20 songs on this double album. And that's what.
Yeah, many tracks.
Yeah, about 20 tracks.
What about your first fans? The fans who has developed with your band, and perhaps they are not so young and they are not 100% dark.
Well, our first fans were very much into the dark wave scene, and we started in the Gothic scene really, and then they developed the electronic Gothic scene. So the fans are not really old because we just have 3 generations. We have young fans, and we have fans in our age, and we have fans which are much older than us who who grew up with bands like progressive music bands like Pink Floyd and Kraftwerk and bands like that. So we have 3 generations fans.
Yeah, but I think we're not stuck to the dark thing. It's just like because we have fans from the biker scene, we have normal people coming to our show because we're doing dance music, if you want to call it like a dark dance music. But we're open-minded, like everybody should be, just like accept all sorts of music if you like it or not.
Yeah, we're not especially not a scene band, which or genre.
We're not just
band.
dark, so we have a lot of fans from different scenes as well, or just normal people.
So we are dark and friendly people.
We're friendly? Since when?
I'm friendly. I'm very
Fuck you.
Well, don't tell it.
In the conference of today, we're speaking about technology. What do you ever think about that the electronic archives live about 5 years? And what happened with your band in the future?
So we hope to play on Mars, I guess.
Yeah. We want to tour the world and then we go somewhere else. So
If the aliens
we
pick
expect.
us up, so
We don't know when the aliens come to us, to get us somewhere else in the universe. Why not? You can say the development of technology is so fast. So we started with vinyl, then we had CDs, then we had this internet crap. So everything develops, and who knows what's going on next year or the next. But next year it could be that we playing on the moon or on an habitat in space. That would be great. I would like to be with this guy this German guy flying to the Mars. Why not? But they had these never come back airlines, so we better stay here since they invented to come back here again, because we want to play in Mexico as soon as we can.
and technology is really necessary. Internet got this pro and contra things, whatever you might think, but nobody in Mexico would know us without internet.
Yeah,
So,
that's it. Yeah.
internet point, so internet is a good
So
thing. Mainly.
both
It's
sides.
just the way you use, like everything. It depends on the way you use it.
Yeah.
What do you expect in the future? What are your the next plans?
We expect a revolution worldwide. That people stay together, we get closer to each other, don't have walls in their minds anymore. Just like go open-minded. I mean, stupidness doesn't know any skin colors, so that's a fact. But people should open their minds. Like all the people in the world are the same. Idiots are existing all over the world. We're expecting the world to grow together. Finally.
We should grow
We don't
together.
need one country who's leading us all. We just want to have one world united. That's what
And
everywhere, good reason.
and everywhere you go, if it is Mexico or it is Russia or it is Hungary, we have fans everywhere, and they're really our friends. We consider the fans not something like consumers. We consider our fans as our friends because we are underground and we have this punk rock attitude in our mind to stay underground.
Yeah,
and if we're getting
you're only as strong as a fan base. Actually,
we
if you don't care about the
dance
fans,
or
you're
die
just an
depends
asshole.
on the fans. You know that.
Sometimes the people say that the people who are in rock music want to be younger forever. Or but in the Gothic music, the people want to be immortal, like the Vamps.
Immortal.
Immortal,
well,
never die, like the Vamps.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Like the vampires. So yeah, we crawl out of our grave and out of our caves to amuse people everywhere in the world. And I think we're probably when we die and we're all gone away, people will still listen to our music. You know, such as Joy Division. Ian Curtis died so many years ago. You know, but he's still in mind of everybody. So that's what we actually want to be as well.
And actually, with all the shit going on in the world, I'm not sure if I want to live forever. If it doesn't change, I don't want to live forever.
Yeah.
but what do you want? What do you want?
All this unnecessary wars, just like fighting for oils and all this. So
We
What
don't
do
need
you
that.
believe is the place of your band in the story of the music?
We want to be
special.
we want to be special. We want that the people remember us when in 10 or 20 years they can know, oh, Dance or Die, that was the band who combined electronic music and dark wave music. So I think we want to fix a monument in music history, and that's the aim of every musician. But not everybody will achieve this aim. But I think we already achieved a little bit of it.
Do you know that in Mexico the death is a godness for the pre-Hispanic people, like in the India, it's a kind of virgin, like the Holy Mary. In Mexican culture is the Holy Death. Yes. What do you think about that? That in Mexican the dark music has the influence of the death, like a godness.
It's new, actually. The first influences were from England, actually, where the whole thing started, and it's going around the world. Then the electronic thing was very based on on Germany, and Mexican now just develops, and Mexico takes all these influences to develop something new. So I think the Mexican scene is something very, very special, and they are a real big link in the whole movement.
Have you ever tasted Mexican food?
It's Mexican food.
Mexican food, yes.
Yeah, we like it, as long as it is not too hot. Too much chili is really something which, ooh.
I like chili.
Yeah, I love chili too. So it's burned 2 times.
Yes, really, that's true.
And do you know something about the Mexican women? They are so hot too.
I had a half Mexican girlfriend once. Only half, so I have a half experience.
I have no experience yet.
Yet, you want to change it?
Well, who cares? What else? Well, when I'm getting home, probably I need something really hot-blooded, you know. to get the thing
Move your fucking
alive.
hands. Move your fucking hands.
Yes.
What do you believe? What do you think about the rock? It's a music which is listened in all the world for about 3 or 4 generations.
Rock music.
Rock music
Good.
and today's
I love rock music.
We love rock
because in the past never other kind of music has crossed the borders.
Yeah, but it's just like
that.
some older generations are still not open-minded, so the younger generations luckily get more open-minded. They listen to rock, they listen to electro, they listen to dubstep, they listen to death metal, whatever. It's just like the new generations who are growing up right now are more open-minded than my generation, for example.
Yeah. My generation, I don't really know. My generation listen to rock music, and they say if it's on keyboard, it's no serious music. That's what I heard. But nowadays, it's really like nothing. Everybody likes, it's progressive. If you like progressive music, like Porcupine Tree or some bands like that, you can listen to Dance or Die as well, because electronic music, progressive music, rock music, that all keeps together. We are electronic because no one of us can play so pretty well guitar.
Yeah, 3 accords, that would be enough for punk rock.
We just can play punk rock, so that's the reason why we use electronic
But the
elements.
music technology is like changing so fast, so you can program sequences that really sounds like a guitar, or you can make grooves, really harsh grooves. So
Are you think is more open the scene about the Gothic music in all the world?
Well, it's like you have all these old hippie thoughts, we're all into this. You have to be very, very positive. Oh, your music is so dark and you're so mean. Oh, this peace and flower poem. They don't care. We don't care about these people. We changed. We come from punk rock. We have an attitude, and we just came from Gothic music. We have a message. We have a punk rock attitude, and we're now just combining all these things together. We love rock music, but we don't want to stay on rock music. We can use other elements because we are open-minded. So it's the message: open your mind.
Yes. What do you want to say our audience?
I would say keep on this theme, keep on this underground scene. Don't buy all these mainstream shit, because there's so much music.
somebody mentioned a musician called
the main street.
Justin something, like Justin, I don't know, mainstream artist. So like don't listen to mainstream. It's like it's
Well, you can listen to
destroying your mind.
mainstream because you see it on the radio when you go by car. You listen to mainstream music.
And the world isn't nice at all. There are no flowers. There are no love on the first sight. We stay forever. It's an illusion.
Yeah.
Grow up, get real, and have
Get
fun.
real.
Just like live every day like this will last.
And look out where the dirt is, where the dirt is, where the bad things are. You have to consider where the good things are, and you have to decide whether you are on the good side or on the bad side.
Stop seeing the bad sides only, but see every positive and every dark thing. So
Yeah, that's
the
what
way
I
I
mean.
live. Just like even if it's going down, like you feel depressed, come on, you can always see something good in it. Just live it. Just like because you start to live your depressions, you're lost.
Okay. Finally, can you invite our audience to be in your concert?
For the message for people.
Yeah, so
Come to the show, you will
Come
miss
to
a
the
great
show,
show.
have party, enjoy our music, and that's only we can give you. We can just give you good music, and you should enjoy it.
Nuestra cara del pop y son de 33.
Hello, we're here.
híjole, no sé si me sepan pronunciar. Could you pronounce la otra cara del rock?
What?
La
La la la la la la.
otra
Otra,
cara,
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 Oh, cara.
la otra cara.
I'm out.
la otra gala rock.
The other face of rock.
Of the other face of rock, you mean?
¿Pueden decir
La
en inglés?
otra gala rock.
Okay.
Or say the other face of the rock.
Yeah,
It's the other face of
the
the
other
rock.
face of the